I bet you guys didn't expect this. I thought maybe we should do things a little bit differently today, because we're having a discussion. The wipe, we talk about the wipe all the time nowadays. And the reason why is because it's upon us soon, and because of that, we definitely need to have a chat. Strategies for the wipe, what should you do? Let's talk about it, but first, coffee. Let's try it, huh? Yeah. Coffee. So, very different setting from what we're normally used to. Reason why? Why the hell not? Let's change it up a little bit. The first thing I want to tell you guys is that I did start a second channel, which is more aimed towards my real life stuff. Which basically, if you like this type of content, I do realize this is very different from what you guys are used to on the gaming channel, but this is something I love making. I love being creative with stuff like this, so if that's something you enjoy, link will be in the description down below. Okay, so Tarkov. The wipe is happening. No one really knows when. It's probably going to be anywhere between 1 to 2 weeks from now. We will have the Raider event. I think the wipe event has something to do with Raiders. But what it is exactly, that's something we will find out soon enough. The important thing to realize is when the wipe happens, everything's going to be different than it is now. On the one hand, you will have everyone that is very experienced, and then you also have like loads of new people that will join in on Tarkov. And so the playing field will be quite level because everyone starts at the same, you know what I mean? Is this clear? I guess what I'm trying to say is there is no better moment to start playing Tarkov than when the wipe hits. And so if you do have any friends that tried out Tarkov, maybe didn't really necessarily get into it too much, but they do want to try it again, just make sure to tell them the wipe is happening, get them into the game. We can use people that enjoy these kinds of games in the community. As always, everyone's welcome. Let's get to the important part of this video. A couple days ago I read a comment on one of my videos saying, listen Eddie, thank you for all these guides on the wipe and all these videos, but what I'm going to do when the wipe hits is just going into different maps and customs. I'm going into reserve, interchange, and I'm going to make sure to get all these items that people want, but I'm not going to go into the tasks myself. I'm going to wait until other people have progressed through customs, maybe through woods already, and that's when I'm going to do my tasks. And this really made me realize that the way I play Tarkov is not necessarily the way everyone else plays it. So one part of this video is taking a look at how other people perceive the game after the wipe. What do they want to do? What do they think is smart? And I just really think that that's something we need to take into account. Not everyone is going to follow my guides and play the way that we will do as a community when you do follow my advice. Because of this, it's very important to just realize that when the wipe does happen, Tarkov is kind of going to be like the Wild West. Everyone's going to be doing something they deem reliable or valuable or just the most fun. But I do feel that my side of the story has to be told as well. I feel like I have a pretty good understanding of the game, and I feel like the reason why I make all these guides and why I tell people to do their tasks and to progress throughout the leveling of the traders is something that's valuable enough. And so I would like to stress again, I guess. I would like to stress why I do the things in my guides the way I do them. What's the reason behind telling you guys level up the traders, do your tasks, level up your character as fast as possible. And this is why I'm making this video now. One thing I do want to employ you to, is that something I can say? Employ? Do people still say that? Maybe, maybe not. Who cares? Anyway, what I wanted to say is please do comment in the comment section down below. Let's have a discussion. What do you guys think about my points? What will be your tactic and why? Because this is something I really love to see. Something that's really important for you guys to understand is that for me as a content creator on Tarkov, it's really easy to just have my own way of doing things and then only having that as like a basis for making all my guides and all my instruction videos. And it's really important for me to not only see that way, but also see another way, the way you guys like to do things sometimes, for me to make videos for you guys as well. Because I want to make the most complete range of content, not only for the people that want to do their tasks, but also all those other people that maybe want to do something differently. So maybe I should make more loot guides, maybe I should make more other style content. And this is something we really need to talk about now that we did hit that 1,000 subscribers, which I want to thank you guys for. It's ridiculous how fast that happened. But now that we want to take things even more seriously and up the quality of the content, have these kinds of discussions, it's going to be more important than ever. My explanation for why I want you guys to do all the tasks and get into leveling the traders as fast as you can is very simple. Now, in this wipe, we will have no items that are sold by traders on the flea market because they are not found in raid and you will not be able to buy them off the flea market. This means there is a very limited amount of armor, attachments and weapons that will be sold on the flea market. And the only way for you to reliably use better weapons than, let's say, a Mosin is leveling the traders. Leveling the traders is something that most people find quite annoying, but it is something that is very easy to do. It's not hard at all. It's very overestimated how hard it is really. If you watch my guides, and most of you will have done that, you know how easy it is. Just leveling your traders is not going to cut it. Reason why? Your character level will not be high enough, quick enough to level up your traders reliably. You'll be able to get level 2 for Ragman, but level 3 you already have a problem with your character level. And like it or not, the quickest way to level your character in Tarkov is by doing your tasks. And this is why I keep pushing you guys, do your tasks, practice them now, make sure to know what you're doing. This is also why I'm making the task series. The task series is not very good for my channel. It doesn't bring in new people. People are not really looking for those videos often, especially for the easier tasks. But I feel like making an encyclopedia for tasks is something that not only helps new players coming into the game, but I also feel like it's kind of the responsibility of the veteran players helping the newer players out. I feel like it's an addition to my content as a whole to just have that in place. When people come into the stream or they comment like, oh, what's your tactic for this task or that task, I can just say, here's the video, watch it, just go to the task you want to see information about. And that's also why I've decided to make one big video with every single task in the game instead of uploading them per task. Because I just want to make one video I can send you guys towards when you have questions about tasks. So that's something I'm really proud of doing, but it's also a lot of work, and it's not one of those videos that will just easily score like a reactions video. But honestly, I couldn't care less. I don't want my videos to do well numbers wise. I want my videos to actually make a difference for the people that watch them. Now that we've gotten out of the way why I feel like it's so important to do the tasks and level the traders, because you will have the opportunity to use better weapons when you do, there's two types of players in Tarkov. And that's very, very important to understand. Because people come to me and they say, listen, there's no point going into customs when the wipe hits, it's going to be too busy, all the veteran players are going to be rushing their tasks. Yes, this is true, but there's two types of players. You have the no-lifes that play every single day for like 10 hours a day. And then you just have the casual players who play maybe a couple hours on Monday, then they play another hour on Wednesday, and then on the weekend they play a little bit more. These kind of players, if you ask me, make up the majority. Because Tarkov is one of those games that attract a very old audience overall. And so, yes, there will be loads of players just rushing the shit out of all their tasks. But most people, most normal people, will just have jobs. And they have kids to take care of maybe even a girlfriend. Imagine that. And they will not have the time to rush every single task within a week. And so, yes, the most veteran players will be there, but they will rush through customs in not even a day. They will have all their tasks done on customs within the first day, I guarantee it. And then what I think of is just all the players that just are normal. All the players that maybe not have 8 hours a day to play, right? So that's my overall understanding of my community. Maybe I'm wrong, and if I'm wrong, please let me know. What I'm trying to say is, yes, the first week is probably going to be chaos on customs, but that does not mean that you cannot have any success. And people coming up to me saying it's going to be too crowded, it's going to be too busy. Yes and no, because the most veteran players are going to be rushing their tasks. Because overall, the general consensus in the community is that that's the smartest thing to do if you want to progress quickly. And so they will go to customs, and then once they're done, they are going to go into the different maps. There's loads of tasks on interchange, loads on woods, loads on every other map. And so, yes, it's true, they will rush, but they'll be gone out of customs very quickly as well. Secondly, there's only so many people that can go into the same map, isn't there? So on customs you have 12 people, and you'll have to deal with those 12 people. So it's not like because everyone's playing customs that there's all of a sudden going to be 50 people in customs. So don't underestimate how hard it's going to be, but also don't overestimate how hard it's going to be. I would say it's much harder now with all the sweaties running around than running into me with an AK-74. It's not that dangerous. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this discussion type video. It's very different from what we normally do. Hopefully you guys want to see more of the in real life stuff. That's going to be more like this, talking to you guys, showing off my days, trying to get some very nice videos, very nice photographs as well. It's something I fell into through like getting cameras for streaming and everything, and I've just been loving it. We're going to be doing 30-day challenges, training like The Rock for 30 days, that type of stuff. Let's see how that actually works, right? Because when I see those type of videos on YouTube, mostly I just think like, right, how much of this is actually true? And now we're going to find out. There's going to be loads of life improvement on my part. I'm going to really step up my game, and I think it's going to be very interesting for you guys to watch that. As always, I'd like to thank you guys for watching. Make sure to like the video if you haven't. If you want to, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Eddie, out.